Ella's in the back behind this little fucking cubicle thingy, you know?
Good shit, good shit.
Ella's peeking, Ape. Yeah, Ella's peeking. Are you ready? Both of them are there, both of them are there, both of them are there.
No,
oh
my
god!
You're such a savage! You fucking got him! Oh!
What is going on, guys? They call me Ampy. Welcome to another video on the channel. Today, it feels so good to finally be able to say that. It's been a long time coming. I know a lot of you guys have been asking where I am, and I appreciate all your patience. Just to give you guys a quick update before we get into the video, I got a new job at Ubisoft, and I moved from New York to North Carolina to do it, and a lot of life changes have been happening over the last couple of months, so I appreciate everybody's patience. But I never stopped playing Siege, and I really still enjoy playing the game, and I don't want you guys to forget that. I've been reading all of my messages across all the social media, especially on Xbox. I really appreciate those and you guys checking in on me, making sure I'm okay. But we're gonna continue to upload, get back into the swing of things, and we'll figure out some of the streams later on. But for now, we're back on YouTube, and let's get into the video. So today's video, we're gonna talk about tips and tricks on how to clutch up in Rainbow Six Siege. Now, I'm a diamond on Xbox One. You can see my stats on the page right here. They're pretty good, I'd like to think. Of course, there's a lot of other Smurfs that have better kill-death ratios than I do, and their win-losses are better, but this is a day one account from playing the beta, and I think I've maintained these pretty well. So be sure to let me know in the comments if these tips do help you in any way, shape, or form when playing Siege, and if you have anything else to share with everybody, please leave that down there as well. So first tip I'm going to talk about, it's actually a pretty simple and obvious one really, but I wanted to point it out anyway. I want you guys to always aim high. Now, I know that seems like a given when you're playing Rainbow Six, but this ensures that you're always going to hit that headshot, especially when you're going up against a 1v3, 1v4, or 1v5 scenario. Getting those headshots early on in your encounters ensures that you're going to have as much health as possible for those later encounters, and trust me, you're really going to need it then. My second tip is a general tip for Rainbow Six. I stress it as much as I can, and I want to get people in the habit of doing these things. Expect your target around every corner. Now, I know that's not always going to be the case, and not everybody can be everywhere, but getting yourself in the habit of pre-aiming corners and expecting somebody to be there mentally and physically prepares yourself to take him out of the fight. I've honestly won a lot of gunfights just by assuming that somebody was going to be around that staircase or window or doorway, and your reaction time becomes that much faster because you've already done the preparation. Not only that, but your target's going to be super surprised when you come around that corner and you're absolutely ready and he's absolutely not. So you're always going to have one up on the competition when you do this, and let me know how it goes for you guys again in the comments.
That was pretty amazing.
That was really nice by you.
Here's Jaeger, thanks for my assist. Last two are fat boys.
Alright. You got 30 seconds.
That's me trying to get through.
You got 30 seconds.
Okay, Amps. I wish I could just, you know, one-tap kids.
It was technically a double tap.
There you go. Last one's policies in OBJ, I think.
He'll be still in there.
Yeah,
He's behind you.
yeah.
Oh, we got a camera on him?
Kinda.
I'm sorry, Amps. I had the room and I fluffed up.
Light ping? Oh, not light ping anymore. Oh, he's in the room.
Ping him.
Right there. Ooh.
Ping him. Keep pinging him. Everyone just hold
Inside
on.
the train. That train. That one right there.
He's in the middle of
The other
train.
one.
He's pulsing.
Scanning it.
Oh, get shit on! What?
Now this next one I think is super important among all the other ones, but I see a lot of players not doing this. They do the exact opposite of this, and it really hurts to watch sometimes. So I want you guys to change your location after every single kill. Now if you're in a 1v5 scenario and you stay in one location after you keep killing one after another, eventually someone's going to catch on and you're not going to make it. Now this tip mostly applies for when you're clutching up as an attacker, but it can work for defense just on a smaller scale. It's not as dramatic, but they might have the number advantage in that scenario, but you have the advantage of mixing things up. They don't know where you're coming from. There's a lot of different angles into an objective, and it's definitely going to work out for you. Keeping players guessing, especially under high pressure circumstances, makes people very uncomfortable. When that round timer is almost at 0 and there's one person alive who's taking out your teammates, they get really scared very, very quickly, and it really gives you an advantage. Moving on to the next tip, guys, please don't get cocky. It is going to be your downfall, especially in these clutch situations. There's a difference between playing smarter and playing super carelessly, which definitely increases your chances of making a mistake. You definitely have to have a sense of confidence without being super arrogant about it. I know a lot of people who get into their groove after 1 or 2 or 3 kills. They feel like they're on top of the world, but it really doesn't do you any good if you make a mistake and the 4th guy kills you or the 5th guy kills you off your ace. That whole thing, that whole run was pointless. I think it's going to be tough, especially for new players, to find that balance between confidence and arrogance, and once you find that sweet spot, I'd stick to it during these situations. For my last tip, I think it's really important too, especially when it's Rainbow Six and nothing goes according to plan, especially in these 1v5 clutch scenarios. Run with your mistakes, because they are going to happen. They happen a bunch. Nothing goes the way you plan. Every scenario is different. Every player you come up against is different, and every strategy isn't going to work. You're going to have to make adjustments here and there based on what the players, your opponents, are giving you at the time. So as an example, I wasn't expecting the wall into church to explode as soon as my smoke went off, but a quick adjustment to your shotgun, a little simple rotation gets the job done. It's all about figuring out what is the best course of action for each scenario as quick as possible, because as you guys know, you don't have a lot of time to make these decisions. But thank you guys so much for watching. These have been my tips and tricks on how to clutch in Rainbow Six Siege. It feels really good to be back and uploading, and I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. And I appreciate all you guys watching my videos. I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. I have been Ampy. I will see you guys on the next video.